love favorites videos, but I do not love spending hundreds of dollars on crap that I don't need. I feel like we are in a culture where we're constantly being sold to, and it can get exhausting. If I have to look at one more Amazon storefront, I might cry a little bit. So I thought today I would do a no spend favorites video. There are so many amazing things out there that are completely free that can still make your life better and more fun. So I hope that this video is inspiring and that you don't spend a single cent. My first no spend favorite is the Bookish Babes Designs coloring pages. These are free downloads. I like to put them on my iPad and just color them digitally so I don't even have to buy markers. Or if you have crayons or colored pencils laying around your house, especially if you're a mom, you probably will. And they are so relaxing. The designs are so cute. Bookish Babe is one of my favorite like sticker makers, and I love that she has these downloads for free. I don't know, I just feel like coloring has been really nice for my mental health. I did this one in the fall that was like a spooky bookshelf theme, and this was also a really good thing to do when I was like feeling fidgety, but I needed to be engaged with what I was doing. I was playing a session of D&D, and so I was just coloring, so my mental power was going towards the D&D session, but I had something to do with my hands. Very, very fun, and it turned out really cute. My second no spend favorite is the Finch app. I've talked about this before, but I'm absolutely obsessed with this little app. It is a self-care Tamagotchi is what they call it. You adopt this little animated bird, and it grows up as you take care of yourself, essentially. So I put my daily goals and to-dos into the app, and every day I go in and I check off the ones that I've done, and I earn the little like rainbow stones to buy new outfits for it and dress up its treehouse. There is a premium version, but I just use the free version, and it is so fun. It is gamified self-care. It is stinking adorable. You can be friends with other people on it. So Matt and I are always like sending each other good vibes, which are like hugs or flowers or encouragement or whatever. And I love the like Animal Crossing decorating the tree house, putting on the outfits vibe of it. And I actually have noticed a really positive difference in my life because you have to do a certain number of your goals per day to like go on the adventures that level it up. Honestly, some days it is my motivation to get out of bed, not gonna lie. My third no spend favorite are the Madfit dance workouts on YouTube. These are so fun. Basically, this YouTube channel is this incredibly talented woman who makes like exercise dances to pop songs, usually pop songs. Sometimes there's like Christmas versions or whatever, but I absolutely love Bustin' a Move to Chapel Rowan or Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter. One of my goals this upcoming year is to get more comfortable and confident in my body, and that has nothing to do with losing weight or being a specific size and everything to do with being able to exist in my body without shame. And so learning how to dance without feeling self-conscious and like just feeling at home with like how my body can move is a really good way to practically implement that, and it's just fun. Also very good for your mental health. My meal planning game recently has been so strong, and it is thanks to this Instagram account called Trader Joe's 5 Items or Less. It is exactly what it sounds like. They tell you how to make really delicious, really easy meals using 5 or fewer items from Trader Joe's. Chef's kiss, could not recommend more highly. Some of my favorite meals so far have been the lasagna soup. The one pan gorgonzola gnocchi with chicken sausage is so good. Also, the meatball subs are fantastic. And all the recipes are just free on her Instagram or her website. If you're into cozy gaming at all, or you would like to be into cozy gaming, Infinity Nikki has been my jam recently. It is the most fun free game. I cannot believe that it's free with the amount of content that is in this game. If you had told me it was a $60 game and I played it, I'd be like, yeah, that's worth $60, but it's not, it's free. First thing I have to say about it is that it is beautiful. I will insert some of the pictures that I've taken in the game just because the scenery is so stunning. You basically get to like fly around and put on gorgeous outfits, and there are like cute little animals everywhere that you can pet and groom, and sweet NPCs to help, and it's just so cozy, so fun, so heartwarming. I've put way too many hours into it. Also, it's got a really good storyline. Like, it has made me shed a tear. I have cried a little bit. How is it free? I don't understand. If cozy games aren't your thing, but you're a reader, I have some fanfic recommendations for you. I'm a huge fan of AO3 or Archive of Our Own. Some of the best literary works that I have ever read have been fan fiction, and they're completely free to read online. I am a Hermione girly. I never thought that I would say that. I used to think it was so strange that people would ship two characters from a book series that are never together in the book series. However, Draco Malfoy and the Mortifying Ordeal of Being in Love, so good. So rom-com-y, The banter is chef's kiss. Basically, the plot line is that Hermione is grown up, she's a healer, and she's working on this like top secret medical cure that's going to be a huge improvement to the wizarding world. I won't spoil too much, but she is in danger from some of the kind of dark forces trying to stop her from doing that, and Draco gets assigned to be her bodyguard, and you can guess how that goes. So it's forced proximity, and it's so good. Another Hermione one that I really, really love that I've talked about before is Rosemary for Remembrance. Hermione wanders into a tattoo shop to get her mudblood tattoo covered up, and the shop ends up being owned by Blaise Zabini. It's called Scratch the Mark, and he is working to cover up like dark marks from the war. And so a lot of his friends and clients like Pansy and Draco and Theo, they're all part of this like found family thing that Hermione then becomes a part of, and it's just so good. There are so many amazing fanfics out there. Highly recommend going on Pinterest and searching for like any world or character pairing that you like and then fanfic, and you will get a ton of recommendations. Those are the only two I'll say for now, but I have read probably over a dozen Hermione ones in the last year. I'm also a huge fan of a Marauders fanfic, like All the Young Dudes, or the Penguin Marauders series that's just named after each of the years. Something I also take for granted is the fact that creators are putting their work out for us to consume for free. So I wanted to highlight a few of my favorite creators whose videos I leave feeling inspired and pumped up and don't have that like icky doom scroll feeling where I've just been like getting junk food content. So on Instagram, that is Darling Desi. I absolutely love her stuff. She shoots these beautiful cinematic style videos. She's actually the first person that introduced me to the concept of romanticizing your life, which obviously has become a huge thing for me, and her videos are just so cozy. I feel like she really just goes all out and enjoys her life and inspires me to do the same. A more recent find for me on here has been Cozy K. I've been getting more into cozy hobby things, and I found her channel and I have been binging it ever since. She does cozy games, she does coloring, she does crafting, she does vlogs. All of her videos are so aesthetic, and she also just moved into a new house. They're doing a lot of renovation stuff, which I love that content. And then I also have two Instagram creators that I've been really loving. The first one is The Sun Also Reads. I just love her aesthetic, and she has been inspiring me to live life a little bit more beautifully recently. The other one is Rose Adele. I don't know why she has not blown up yet. Hopefully by the time this video is posted, she has, but she has the most gorgeous coastal grandmother style. And what's so cool is she genuinely does it on a budget. I am just mind blown with the ways that she finds to make things beautiful. And her little cottage has been in like big magazines, and she's like got a couch that's covered with a bunch of sheets, and it somehow looks incredible. I will straight up just binge her reels for dopamine when I'm feeling like I need it. Another one of my recent favorites, and this will not be a surprise to anyone if you have been watching this channel, is the Worlds Beyond Number podcast. It is a real play D&D podcast featuring Abria Iyengar, Erica Ishii, Lou Wilson, and Brenna Lee Mulligan as the DM. Also has incredible sound design by Taylor Moore, and I think it's the best campaign that I have ever consumed. I am so invested in the story to the point where I'll be listening to the podcast and I will be yelling out loud at the characters or like crying. It's just so good. Even if you're not into D&D, if you just want to hear rad people tell you an awesome story, highly recommend Worlds Beyond Number. Kind of on a similar vibe, Fantasy High, which is a season of Dimension 20, which is made by Dropout, formerly College Humor, is free to watch on YouTube. I love Fantasy High so much. If you like the found family trope, you would absolutely love this. It's basically a bunch of adventurers going to the Eggford Adventuring Academy, which is a high school for adventuring parties. And on the first day of school, these 6 kids all get sent to detention for various reasons, and they end up becoming besties and having all of these adventures. And I just love all of the characters so much. I am so obsessed that I'm literally going to see those actors and comedians 3 separate times live in the next year. This one's a little bit more niche, but if you are into creative writing at all, a resource that I've really been loving recently is the Motif app. I think it's like meetmotif.com or something like that. And it has just been such a cool software for drafting my second novel. I've been feeling way more organized. They have these like plotting outlines, so you can choose like if you want your story to be hero's journey or the 3-act structure or the 5-act structure or the 27 chapter structure, and then it will break it down for you into beats, and it makes it so much less daunting to actually plot out a novel. And lastly, I have to hype up your local library. I feel like I did not realize how far libraries have come since I was a kid, because not only can you borrow books from them, which is already incredible. My most recent read was Dungeons and Drama, which is a really cute YA novel, highly recommend. But a lot of libraries have like other really cool things that you can do. Like we have a local one where they have like a Cricut maker that you can use. They have a 3D printer, they have a glow forge. I know some libraries will let you borrow passes to like the aquarium or the zoo. I've even seen ones where you can borrow like a Tony box or a Yodo player. So definitely go and check out your local library. And if you have 30 seconds, request your favorite indie author's book on your library's website. It is my favorite hack to support indie authors because you don't have to spend any money and then they make money and their book gets out to more people. You basically just have to put in the ISBN. I'll just leave mine on the screen here in case you wanted it just for no reason. I hope this video was fun and helpful for you. Let me know if you want to see more like this in the future. I just feel like we get told so often that we have to buy things to be happy, and that's not the case. There are so many incredible resources out there and entertainment that artists and authors and musicians put into the world for people to enjoy for free, and I just think that's incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to see more kind of cozy hobby and lifestyle content, make sure you click that subscribe button down below. I love you guys all a lot, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye!